Well, after boys baseball lost to Mansfield 8-5 on Monday in the quarterfinals, it would now be left up to girls lacrosse to stay alive in the MIAA tourney. Facing their lacrosse nemesis, the unbeaten Westwood Wolverines, it would not be an easy task for these Raiders. Starter of the first half and Westwood already up by a goal quickly adds to their lead here, when tri-captain Brooke Trey somehow gets around the solid defense of Cecily Doctor and Caitlin Tchaikovsky and fires it into the net for a 2-0 lead. Minutes later, Andrea Mankey leaps high and will still mid-air sinks a sick quick stick goal, and it's now a 4-0 Westwood advantage. Wellesley is forced to take a timeout. While the Raiders tried to answer here in this opening period, they get very few chances, as shots on goal either just miss or get stuffed by goalie Haley Bonner. Winning ground balls, which is so key, just can't seem to go Wellesley's way, despite the hard effort. And after a great defensive play here by Grace Ahonen and Cecily Doctor looks clean stick-to-stick check, and a penalty is called by the refs. And understandably, frustration starts to set in. And so on that restart try, Haley Connaughton would connect, and it's now 6-0 Wolverines. As Westwood dominates the draws again and again, not only does this help them jump out to a 7-0 halftime lead, but for the first time this season, Westwood would be the only opponent to hold Wellesley's relentless offense scoreless in this opening half. Second half begins and Wellesley is still determined to erase the shutout. And after 2 more Westwood goals, Raiders' hard work to win the draw finally pays off. Caitlin Tchaikovsky takes it, keeps it, and marching downfield, lets it fly. And finally, Tchaikovsky's shot gets all net. 9-1 is the Raider deficit. Wolverines always seem to have an answer though, and after a Wellesley costly turnover, Andrea Mankey scores yet another goal. And for the first time in this game, Westwood holds a double-digit lead, 11-1, with the game clock now left running. Goalie Haley Bonner is on point as well, as Raiders continue to attack the net with some great shots on goal, but Bonner just denies them. Hard work does get results though, as this great opportunity is not passed up by Wellesley. When Sophie Vernon feeds it to Corinna Garfield for the quick stick score, Wellesley is down 11-2. Later, off a Westwood turnover, Sophie Vernon breaks for it downfield, finds separation and whips it into the cage for the third Raiders goal of the half. But with each goal comes another from Westwood. And so it's still Wellesley staring down a big deficit, 12-3. Unfortunately, reality would sink in that not being able to win the battle of the draw in lacrosse will stop any high-powered offense. If you don't have possession, you can't score. So as Westwood now makes it 14-3 and the game clock cannot be stopped, Raiders' exciting tourney run has to come to a disappointing end. But after a .500 record and losing in the first round just a year ago, to turn that around and have an incredible 17-2-1 season that saw the Raiders win their first 13 in a row, staying unbeaten at home, and make it to the semifinals speaks volumes about the talent, focus, and confidence of this Raiders team. That leadership started with the 6 seniors who would play their last high school game on Wednesday. Brooke Swan, Caroline Alieri, Lexi Jones, Caroline Bradley, and co-captains Corinna Garfield and Cecily Doctor. And that leadership is sure to continue with the young talent that still remains here in the many seasons to come. The future of Raiders girls lacrosse, without a doubt, looks bright. Final score here, Westwood 14, Wellesley 3. Well, that wraps up a truly exciting and busy spring season of Wellesley sports. Raiders Sports Block will be taking a summer break, but we'll be back for more Raiders action as the fall season begins. In the meantime, you can take a look back at all past Raiders highlights and games on demand at wellesleymedia.org, our YouTube channel under Wellesley Media Corporation, and right here on Comcast 9 and Verizon 39.